modern age, air travel is so very common. I'd venture to say that every single person in this church right here has been on an airplane at least once in their lives, right? And for several of us, many, many times. And then air travel, it's kind of exciting. It's kind of fun, really, and amazing when you think about it. But whether you really like to be on a plane, whether it makes you nervous, the one thing I think we all dread is airport security, and we have to go through it. Now, those of us who traveled before September 11, 2001, remember there was some scrutiny, right? And we had to go through a metal detector. But now, it's pretty intense, right? So unless you've got the TSA pre-check, you got to take your shoes off. Got to take your laptop out of your bag, got to take your jacket off, right? And no matter what, everything that we have comes out of our pockets, goes on the conveyor belt, goes through the x-ray machine so that they can scrutinize every single thing that was or is on our person. And we have to walk through the body scanner so that our bodies can be checked and to see if we have any sort of weapons or anything on us. Sometimes you get lucky and you're the one that gets pulled off the line for the special check, and they got to look you over even more, right? And there might be dogs there smelling you to see if you've got anything. So it's very interesting because everything that's done in airport security is in the negative. It's to prove that you are not a threat to everyone on the community of the airplane, right? It's to prove, basically, that you've got nothing, and you're just going to travel on the plane with nothing. It's the opposite of Christianity, isn't it? We're called as Christians to have something, to have faith, and to be and have someone inside of us, right? That's Jesus. And to be filled with the Holy Spirit. And to have these things and these persons, to be one with God and go into the world for something very positive, to bring hope to the world, justice to the world, peace to the world. Right? The exact opposite of what's trying to be proved at an airport. We are someone, we have something very important of ourselves within us to give to others. And that's hard, we know, because the world actually likes to look in the negative and wants things to be dark. And it's good to have fights, and it's good to have opposition, and all of these conflicts that happen go against that grain of who we as Christians are trying to be in the world. Trying to be light in the world. And that's really what Jesus tells us in this Gospel of Matthew, that we are meant to be light of the world. Comes right from our baptism, right? That baptismal candle, from the Paschal candle. And we are light from that moment forward in our lives, and we are meant to carry that light into the world. This is who we are. This is what we have. We enlighten the world with goodness by who we are as Christians. Like I said, it's very hard to do in this day and age. Sometimes it's good to have a model, someone that we can follow, who can help us to see how it's possible. And of course, especially this month of May, Mary. Mary's our model. Mary, of course, the greatest disciple that ever lived and the one who leads us to Jesus. But think about these words from the angel Gabriel coming to her in the Annunciation and saying, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb." I love those words. They are very positive, forward-looking words, right? Because what Gabriel is saying is this fruit of your womb, Mary, something amazing is going to happen. If you're able to say yes, if you're able to bring this child into the world, wow, the world is going to change. The fruit of your womb is going to be amazing. It's going to change the world. Right? And so it's a very positive, forward thing for Gabriel to say and for us to think about that in that prayer, in that Hail Mary. And for those amongst us here who are mothers yourselves, I think you understand that. There's something in your DNA that you understand what it means for the fruit of your womb to come into the world. We who are fathers, we're there, right? And we're a part of that, right? And we help to raise our children. But for mothers, something very special, that attachment that you have that never goes away. I see that in my wife and my two boys, the men in my family, who, that connection to their mother is always there. And think about the fruit of your wombs, and those who are fathers who've participated in parenting, this vocation that we have. very positive forward thinking. When that child is born, what are we trying to do? We're trying to make sure that that child comes into the world, has all the best in the world, and becomes someone of importance, because they're going to carry that faith and they're going to carry that love forward, right? And this is what we root for. This is what we try to have in our children. And sometimes our children stumble. Sometimes our children go through difficult times. And as parents, we're there for them. We're there for them because they are still always the fruit of the womb of the mothers who brought them into the world. That's very positive, very important to remember, and really what Mary shows us to do. This is our model, Mary. She's saying, carry Jesus into the world. Just as I carry Jesus in the world, you can do that as well. You can bring Jesus into the world just by believing in him, trusting in the Father as I trusted in God in this message that came to me at the Annunciation. Bring him into the world. Carry him into the world. You know, Jesus is the fruit of Mary's womb. What's the fruit of what we carry inside of us and the person we carry inside of us? It's the hope of the world. It's the light of the world. It's how the world will come together. And think about the real goal of Christianity. It's not a negative, it's a positive. The real goal of Christianity, number one, of course, is to come closer to God, right? Is to be part of God. Technical term, to be divinized, right? To be part of that divine nature of God, that someday we will be fully with God. But now on this earth, we're working our way towards that, and we are experiencing that already. And we're experiencing Jesus in the actions that we have with one another. And we begin that process of being a part of God by who we are and what we bring to the community, the positive, not the negative, but the positive. I think today, during this month of May, and tonight at this holy hour, we're in front of Jesus, the fruit of Mary's womb, who now is there for us always at Mass, always here for us in adoration. And we can just contemplate how beautiful it is that we can worship Jesus right here, and we can remember that it was Mary's yes that brought Jesus into the world. Take our air travel. We know it's a negative situation. We've got to prove that we don't have anything on us. And we also, by the way, have to prove that we're not hiding something, right? Because the scanners are going to find what we're hiding. If we're carrying something that we're not supposed to have, they're going to find it on us. But as Christians, it's very different. It's what we have, it's who we have that's meant to be shown to others, that we are the light of the world. Thanks to Mary in her yes, and thanks to Jesus for coming into the world to be our strength, to be our salvation. And we're a part of that as Christians, to bring that light into the world. So don't hide the light.